many brothers I be sparking and busting, man, like inside the dark, call me Bill Snatcher. Just a brother for the rapture. I hang live, holding on strong, hard to capture. Extravagant, resurrect the track and it's militant. And I react like a convict and start killing. It's manifested. The gods work like appliances, dealing in my sacred life.
Yo, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Naruto Explained here, bringing you guys another discussion for Boruto Naruto Next Generations, the manga. And for anime only fans, this is the time of the month where a lot of the content that we guys talk about here on the channel is going to be spoiler heavy. It's going to be speculations based on spoilers, so I thank you for your support. However, this is the back half of the month, so a lot of this content is going to be spoiler heavy. So with all that being said, let's jump right into the topic. So I think we need to have a conversation now. I think we have tangible evidence to kind of craft this whole theory right here, and this is gonna be one of those times where I'm gonna stake my hat on it. A lot of times I do the speculation videos, I say, yeah, this is how it could work, this would be a good idea, this is how they could do it, but I don't necessarily say, hey, I think this is gonna happen. On this one, I'm putting my hat on this one. Just like the Jiraiya, Kashin Koji's Jiraiya cyborg clone, I kept updating it as we got more evidence. So I feel very confident saying that Kawaki's gonna get Code's Karma Seal. And the reason why is when I was rereading the last chapter, Boruto said like, hey, yeah, we did talk about us being in a situation where I could put my Karma Seal onto Code, but that was a hypothetical. We don't know whether or not that was gonna actually work. And now that Boruto's chosen to take those Byakugan pills to suppress the Otsutsuki gene inside of his body, the wheels in my head got to turn around, because I said, wait a sec. So as a writer, you don't introduce something like that if there's not any actual plans for it. And I feel like this whole time it's been a red herring. The whole time we were thinking about, damn, is Boruto gonna get the Karma Seal and put it on Code, and that's how he's gonna be able to get away from the Otsutsuki stuff. Nah, because even when that happened, I said, man, I don't know, that feels a little out of character for Boruto. You know, Boruto, I could see him kind of struggling with it to an extent, but I don't know if Boruto's gonna actually go that route right there. That's something where you're seeing the divide between Boruto and Kawaki. But this right here, now that we know Boruto's taking those Byakugan pills, that little bit of evidence for a possibility is just lingering there. It is lingering. And again, you don't introduce something like that if you don't follow up on it. So a good way to actually go for a reversal, a plot twist, is that they do end up encountering Code, and Code does end up giving Kawaki the Karma Seal. And this is what's gonna be so fascinating right here. It's the fact that Code is a hypothetical. He has a white Karma Seal. So it isn't the same thing as Boruto's. And yet at the same time, I am wondering if, since Kawaki's body's already 80% Otsutsuki DNA inside of it, and we know from the time skip that Kawaki is using Karma, I'm wondering if Code puts that Karma Seal on Kawaki because Kawaki's body's already 80% Otsutsuki, if it doesn't just restart the Karma process where it left off. I really wonder if that's gonna be a case like that, because that's something we don't know everything about the white Karma Seal, but we do know that it looks like that it has the same power boost, just not the same full out abilities as the Karma Seal, to where you can essentially have an Otsutsuki revive inside of you. So that's gonna be interesting, because it does seem like that's gonna be the yin and yang when it comes to the Karma Seals, the white Karma Seal and the regular seal. And so taking that a step further, when you look at the last chapter, look at how Kawaki, and I said it in the review, it really feels like Kawaki's in a situation where he uses the Karma Seal in a way that it's a part of his identity. And so losing his Karma Seal is like losing a part of who he views himself to actually be. And I really feel like we're in a situation where we started seeing the character essentially be in a situation where he's setting himself up for willingly wanting to take back that karma, or if it's a situation where Code and Kawaki get into it, and based on the anime stuff, we know that Code knows how much Kawaki hated being a vessel for Jigen. I definitely think that this could be a situation where Code just puts it on him out of spite, and I think that Kawaki would hate the idea of Code giving him the karma because of their relationship. But at the same time, I think that having that karma given back to Kawaki is something that Kawaki would not actually openly admit, but it's something internally Kawaki would actually be pleased for, because it's like he's a junkie going through withdrawals. He hasn't made a clean break from the Karma Seal, and I think that that is a situation where Kawaki is still a junkie looking for that fix, and I think that he's going to get that karma seal again before the actual time skip. I don't know how they actually do it, but I think that he could get it before the time skip, and even if you do it after the time skip, I definitely think that, again, Code's gonna be the one that gives it to him, and it's gonna be a situation where once that happens, you have a good chance to where Kawaki is looking over at Boruto, and Kawaki says, "This is your fault. I told you that you could do this." How many times I told you guys information about the Kara organization, I end up being proven right. Granted, Kawaki says a lot of that stuff after the fact, after it happens, but Kawaki's very knowledgeable, and he knows more about the karma seal than Boruto does. So that's gonna be interesting right there, because we know that this is a character that hates all things karma, and yet at the same time, he clearly misses the power that comes from using the karma seal. We saw that in his sparring match with Boruto. So that leads me to this next point here. Could we also be in a situation where, because Kawaki ends up getting that karma seal, he gets it from Code, and because everything that he told Boruto was possible to happen actually takes place, and it's because Boruto didn't listen to him, I really wonder if this is that point to where Kawaki, who's undergone shinobi training, decides to turn his back on the way of the ninja. I really wonder if that's something you could actually see there. I don't think that we're also in a situation where Code's karma seal is something to where once he puts it on Kawaki, because he's got 80% of Suzuki DNA inside of him, that it restarts the unzipping process to have Ishiki return. I don't think that that's going to happen. I think Kawaki's still gonna be safe in that retrospect. I really feel like Ishiki's more so using Code as a way to actually revive himself. I think that that's probably a more likely thing. However, what I will say though is that because of everything Kawaki's been through, I think that this is that moment to where this character turns his back on the ninja world, his back on the ninja lifestyle, and ultimately why he leaves Konoha and on some Mamoru Uchiha stuff. The character does end up coming back because of this, because it's because Boruto chose to take those pills, because Boruto chose to do things the ninja route, that Kawaki's life has once again been upended. I think that that could be something that works there. And then when you add in the fact that Kawaki's own father was a ninja as well, that could be something that kind of burns into Kawaki's soul in terms of his hatred for the ninja lifestyle. However, I really want to know from you guys, what are you guys' thoughts on this possibility? Do you think we're in a situation where Kawaki does indeed get the karma seal and he gets it from Code? How do you see that scenario playing out? Let me know down in the comment section below. But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.